All right, you guys, we made it back to our quadruplex. Went through 2 days of fixing it up. If you notice, there are a couple of differences. Apparently they did clean this up. It's nowhere near as good as we want it. We have another guy coming in to fix it up as well. He should be coming in like 2 or 3 days. First thing that my wife did right here, well not first, but first thing we noticed right here is before we used to have like a gaped hole right here. We went and caulked it and we painted a similar color.
So we replaced the lamp, the whole thing, because it was missing a cover. Might as well get a new one.
Exactly. Okay. So now we're going into the unit.
The key works now.
Yeah, the key works. That's a benefit. We did go ahead and remove this part, and there was a little makeshift deadbolt, but it wasn't really a deadbolt. Our plan here is our guy's gonna come in. That molding right there, that looks absolutely horrendous. One of our guys, not really our guys, but one of the guys wanted us to change out the whole frame. We're not gonna do that. We have another dude who's gonna go ahead and just help us change out the molding, put a deadbolt in this thing. We'll make it look really good at an economical price.
Yeah, it's a new official deadbolt. Would help a long way, I'm sure.
Yep. All right, next thing we have over here, we cleaned these ones up, the electrical outlets. That really painted up one right there. They had some electrical behind it.
Well, it was an Ethernet one.
Yeah, so they could just do it later on. That's not going to be really a problem for them.
There was some exposed cable that we just, plugged up and then painted over.
Yep. All right, so going down this way, we're going to hit this section right here of the kitchen section. This, I had no idea what it was. There was electrical behind that. Our guy ended up telling us, hey, this is where they used to do the telephones. We don't do telephones here nowadays. You got your cell phone, so we just took care of that, not a problem at all. Going into the kitchen, that's where we put in quite a bit of work. We did like a little makeshift on this. It's better than what it used to be, not great, but it's still better than replacing the whole thing, in my opinion, for the kitchen.
It was dark, so it stood out. Now at least it's a slightly similar color. I probably should have gotten a paint match, but it looks better.
It's decent. This used to be painted white with a bunch of spots all over it. Now it has a nice clean finish. We were told this is the way they used to do it back in the 80s for the kitchen cabinets, just leave the section open. We've decided to leave it like that.
Well, the washer technically is where that's where it's supposed to go, I think.
Okay. Good to know.
But we're just gonna keep it that way.
So now we have the kitchen sink right here. If you remember from the previous video, this sink looked absolutely horrendous. We had patches all over it. It was just disgusting. Now, it's still a little bit bad, but it's not bad. I mean, overall, I think I could tolerate it personally.
Yeah, paint goes a long way.
Yep. We cleaned up another kitchen section over here, painted it. Makes a big difference compared to what it used to be.
Well, exposed plywood just doesn't look very good, so painted this
part. We painted this section, make it look good.
Didn't do the whole thing, but
yeah,
I think
the
that's
bottom
good
part
enough.
is usually the one that we're looking at.
Yeah.
This thing is still not fixed. Our guy's supposed to be coming in a couple days just to fix this stuff up,
and everything.
make it look good.
Yeah.
At the moment, it doesn't look good. This part right here, we painted it. It's still not level. Our guy's gonna fix it up in a couple of days.
He's gonna level it out.
Yeah, so not bad so far.
Look at this. They did that with the trim piece, broken trim piece.
Yeah. I don't know. That guy, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay. Next section we have over here, we're going to be looking at where our washer and dryer was. I'm not sure if you recall, but there was a broken piece of wood right there. Looked horrendous. We got a new piece of wood. We went ahead and painted it so it matches the background. Looks a lot better, in my opinion. We've chosen not to keep the doors here, not to put doors that were there before, since it is for the washer and dryer. We think it being accessible is not necessarily a bad thing.
Plus this way, if you keep the door closed, I think water condensation would give it more potential water damage. So it's good to have it just open up.
Okay. Next, before we step out, this section right here, our door, it's still not working, the sliding door. We did go ahead and just take out a bunch of the grime. We used steamed it out to get it a little bit open. It moves, but it doesn't move the way we want it to.
It's still a little hard.
Our guy's gonna come up on in. Apparently there's just a couple of balls on the bottom. Our other guy, first to start, wanted us to replace the whole thing, get a brand new one. So the guy said, no, I just put some balls on the bottom, it'll work just fine.
The wheels, yeah.
Yeah, the wheels. There we go.
So hopefully that works.
Going to the outside. We have noticed some things, like for example, this crack right here, which we've seen before. Our guys gonna come in and fix this thing up in the next couple of days.
The cement up crack.
We have a little piece of metal right here that we did not notice. I'm so happy that guy noticed it though.
Trip hazard.
It's a trip hazard. That's just a hazard for any kid that we have around here. Both of these things. That's going to be taken care of.
Yep.
Next thing we have right here, he told us he's going to bring his tools and he's going to go and get rid of this thing or take it out to the landfill for us. We'll no longer have this in our property. That is a benefit.
Yeah, it does not look good.
It does not. But
and he's gonna also push the ground, the dirt around, so then it will slope away from the house. If you notice right
now, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but over here the water drains this way.
Or this,
to the foundation.
This is higher ground than the house, so water would pool right there. As you can see, there's a wet area.
Yeah. So we're gonna move it. So this is the higher ground and that's the lower ground, thereby keeping the foundation a little bit better, a little safer. Yeah. Okay. Next section we got. This door was supposed to have been painted. It was not. We have personally painted. We did 1 or 2 coats on this thing.
2 coats.
2 coats on it. Makes it look nice. My opinion. It's better than having crayons on it. Crown. Now, before we get onto the bedrooms, if you look here at our vents, notice they are new vents. They are not just painted over as our previous contractor thought would be beneficial.
Well, if they were in good shape, painting over.
Yes, but they were destroyed.
They were so bad.
We got a new carbon monoxide, we got new smoke detectors in this place. That thing right there, this vent that you are looking at this moment, guess what we found underneath? Guess. It was a knife. Good to know. And they deep cleaned this unit. I guess they didn't do it well, right? We opened this one up. We found crayons, we found belts, we found all sorts of debris. Deep cleaning was very deep, I suppose. Okay. Next section. Into this little closet space that we have here. There is now a bar for use. Definitely better. Wasn't very much, but I think it'll make a big effect.
It makes it more useful.
Exactly. All right. This room right here, we are hoping to get this window seal clean from the outside. It's still not looking good, but it will be looking good soon. If you go over here, they did give us a bar. Not much of a bar, but a bar. We will be putting closet doors. Our guy will be coming in a couple of days and installing them for us.
Yeah, and then I know in the last video we mentioned about the texture. We're gonna leave it.
Yeah, I don't think most tenants will really care. So we'll go and leave it there.
Yeah.
All right. The vent hood, brand new, spanking new. Okay. Now we are going to our bathroom. If you look in the bathroom, we have painted the medicine cabinet. We did 2 coats on that thing. We have painted the bottom of the sink. We have painted the bottom of that portion right there. It looks a lot better than what it used to. What haven't we done yet though? Look at this top. It is cracked on certain parts, cracked on another part. This is getting replaced. We have the supplies here for our guy to go and fix it up for us. The shower, it's not in the condition that we like. It probably is good enough for this area, but we are going to go to have this thing reglazed in a couple of days. Hopefully it's going to look nice and clean.
Yeah, 40 something bucks from Home Depot and he's just going to paint it for us.
Yeah, $60 for him to do it.
Yeah,
I have no problem
I think
with
that's
that.
worth it.
If you noticed before, this thing was cracking out. Whoops, I guess it wasn't dry yet. Yeah, whatever.
You touched it?
A little bit.
Oh well.
So it was cracking out. It was a totally messed up. We got a new fixture. We went ahead and got it caulked. It looks a lot better. It's gonna be great. Win so far. This mirror, we have the mirror in the living room. It's gonna get replaced. We're gonna get a new one in here. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look better than that.
Yeah, well,
I would not be proud to have that as mine, but good thing they will not have to. All right, last room, you guys. Last room. We got our master bedroom, I guess. I'm not sure. Vents. The vent was fixed up. It is looking good again. We went ahead and we were debating about changing out the fan, but we decided just to put a light fixture on that thing. It makes it look a lot better than just a hanging light bulb.
like a cover, because it was exposed, yeah. Okay.
Now, with this closet, I have no idea what we did. I know we did put a smoke detector right there.
There was a couple holes over here. I patched it up, And then also I caulked around the area. It just looks a little bit cleaner now. That's about it.
Yep. So, thank you for walking with us. This is our unit. Hopefully, it only gets better. You guys have a great day. Bye.